Друзья, всем привет, добро пожаловать. Мы продолжаем проходить игру Anthem. Давайте взглянем на карту, посмотрим. У нас снова доступно очень много диалогов. И, скорее всего, эта часть будет построена только на одних диалогах. Давайте не будем терять время и приступим.
Hey, something wrong? Nah, this is just me being contemplative, as Faye says. About what? Giving you a Halleck pearl of wisdom that'll matter. And I think it's this. Don't ever believe you're immortal. Want to make your mark? Become a legend? Then assume the next fight is your last.
Так. Не думаю, что он будет последним.
But it's not. I don't fight to lose. No freelancer does. I didn't. But waiting around for your moment thinking it's gonna happen tomorrow just means it won't happen today. You haven't been waiting around, Halleck. Of course I have. The heart of rage messed me up. I didn't want to admit I was the weak link. I was getting old. Figured I had all the time in the world. But none of us do. You write your own legend today.
Ну, давай будем оптимистичны.
Not mine. Ours. And that's the other piece of advice. Never go it alone. Some young freelancer with an attitude taught me that. Funny. I learned it from some old cranky freelancer. Sounds like they could be friends. We beat this, and there'll be plenty of time to find out. You know where to find me.
Так. Далее посмотрим. В анклаве у нас по диалогам уже все. Далее. Мариальда. Она у нас как раз-таки при входе стоит. Сейчас мы к ней подойдем.
Hello again, Merelda.
Hi, freelancer. Don't worry, I know who you are.
How are you doing?
Much better. All thanks to you.
Couldn't leave you to suffer like that.
You were everything I'd hoped Kylo would grow up to be.
I'm flattered.
It's true. It was hard letting go.
Так. У тебя останутся воспоминания. Важно не зацикливаться. Давай, наверное, лучше ей посоветуем, что важно не зацикливаться. Воспоминания, они и так
I can
останутся.
see why, but it's good to see you're moving on.
My mother always said I was too stubborn. I didn't realize how right she was. All these years I've been drifting. I finally let myself grieve.
That's important.
A lot of crying. But mostly a lot of laughing. I looked at paintings I made of him. He was something special.
Must feel like a weight is lifted.
More like a boulder. This is my last day here. I'm moving to Anthem to be with my sister.
Fresh air, fresh start.
That's the plan. Hope to start painting again too.
So this is goodbye?
I think it is. Not that I didn't enjoy your company, but time to move on. Goodbye, freelancer.
Take care.
Ну да, удачи ей. Рад, что она пришла в себя. Далее. Здесь у нас ремонт и вдохновение. Давай сюда вот и отправимся. Это, по-моему... вон Фэй. Так, ну, наверное, пока к ней подходить не буду. Тут сначала есть диалоги. Потому что, может быть, сейчас какая-то катсцена начнется сразу же. И чтобы не пропускать эти диалоги... Так, к Матиасу, да, наверное? Да, Матиас. К Матиасам, вернее. Так, а где они тут сидят-то? Забираем.
Kind of has an obsession with Fortuo brew, doesn't he? Tells fantastic stories, though.
Так, где-то, по-моему, с кем-то из вас был доступен диалог.
We were so distracted by our own problems, we only just heard. Hey.
I've discovered something in the Elysian manuscript. Repeating symbols spread throughout the text. A pattern that, once decoded, shows a set of coordinates.
Coordinates for what?
Unknown. Robin Moore, its primary author, must have buried them in the manuscript. Moore was one of the greatest arcanists in history. His understanding of shaper instruments was unparalleled. I don't like making assumptions, but what's at these coordinates must be remarkable.
Let me guess. You want me to check out the location?
Ну, обязательно проверим.
Will you?
Leave it to me.
Так. Элизийские секреты. Эрил обнаружил в элизийском манускрипте секретные координаты. Он считает, что Рабен Мор, основной автор элизийского манускрипта, что-то спрятал в этом месте. Помогите Эрилу найти и заполучить оставленное Мором. Так, Рабен Мор был выдающимся археологом своего времени, а также первым, кто заслужил признание за изучение инструментов творцов. Понятно. Принимаем. Далее. Еще один диалог.
So that's it? It'll be 3 of you forever?
Not all the manifold's mysteries have been unlocked. We may yet find a way to reverse the split.
It's not a priority. The Heart of Rage and the Dominion are. After that, well, that's if we still want to merge.
If?
I can't quite imagine what that'd be like now, not being me. Not having these silly lumps around. Oh my stars, me too.
I agree as well.
Давай спросим, а такое состояние безопасно?
What about the possible dangers?
There shouldn't be any. Without reality stable, we're 3 separate people, like anyone else.
We'll monitor it, just in case. Can't be too careful. Whoa, cautiousness. From you? That's a change.
We should be capable of change now, even if we weren't before.
Oh, you know what this is? This is like Garaxus on Crimson Lancer.
Oh, no, not you too.
The Garaxus storyline was terrible.
Garaxus was a javelin suit that gained self-awareness after an accident with a relic.
Several episodes were dedicated to Garaxus developing their own identity.
Inanimate object learns to be a person. Oh, my favorite. I should dig up those archives.
Ugh. Ignore him. He thinks everything is stupid. It was. Especially when they made Garaxus fall in love with their own pilot.
So much for getting along.
I thought the romance was sweet.
Hold the forges. Did Errol just express an opinion?
I am not carrying any forges.
Nope, not quite there yet. Anyway, we should let the freelancer go.
You sure? I don't want you to kill each other in my absence.
I think we'll be fine. Maybe even great. Take care, freelancer. We'll see you around.
Так, отправляемся дальше. Далее доступен диалог с Надирой.
Nadira?
Freelancer. My husband Layton mentioned you saw him again.
We spoke. He told me about his past, what he did for the Dominion.
Pretty bad, I'm guessing.
Давай, вот он сожалеет об этом.
It was, but he regrets all the pain he caused.
He still feels it. I don't know how to make it go away.
He talked about someone named Aurora. I think it's a woman he knew. Something bad happened to her.
Aurora?
That rings a bell?
I've seen the name. A briefing on an old Dominion operation. Details were sketchy. I'm trying to remember. I think it was called Prism Tacit. That was their code name for it.
Do you think Layton was involved?
He must have been. But if I ask him, it'll get messy. I'm his wife now, not his debriefing agent. There's too much emotion involved.
This can't be easy. Married to someone with a past like that.
It works both ways. He puts up with me too. In this line of work, we've all got baggage.
Must be worth the trouble, though.
It is.
Well, if I see Layton again, I'll ask him about Prism Tacit.
Thank you.
Так, взглянем на карту. Так, далее доступен диалог с Пренделом Блетчем. По-моему, это тот паренек, который постоянно переживал за безопасность в форте. Да. Посмотрим, что он скажет на этот раз.
Hello.
Hi, Prindle.
Fair warning. I am in a dark and foul mood.
Давай спросим, могу ли я его поднять.
Any way I can cheer you up?
There's a chance. You could help me with some perspective.
I'll try. What's going on?
My foot traffic initiatives were defeated. I've made zero progress on the loose cables hazard, and my proposed standing water bylaw is now dead.
That sounds tough. So what's your plan?
My plan is to leave the fort.
Ну, пожелаем удачи. Или не уезжайте. Хотя давай не будем. Пускай не уезжает.
If you ask me, I think you should stay.
That's kind of you to say, but my future lies in Anthem.
Why would you move to the capital?
Because it's filled with bureaucrats and politicians who like making rules and consider personal safety a priority. Those are my kind of people.
They are, huh?
It's terrible to admit, but I feel I've wasted my life trying to make this fort a better place to live.
Он ошибается.
I think you've made this fort better.
Why do you say that?
Because you've always been more than just a safety guy.
That's true. I've always loved maintenance.
Yeah, you've made a real difference there, right?
Well, we've cleaned up the market. We're improving facades, and our horticulturalist has done some lovely planting. You've just made me realize I have made our fort a better place to live.
You sure have.
And I have unfinished business here.
What's that?
The fountain in the courtyard still isn't functioning.
You sound determined.
I am. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a fountain to fix.
Ну, наконец-то он его отремонтирует. Далее нам нужно отправиться в бар. Да, в баре у нас 2 диалога. О, нужно подойти к Зоу. Видать, у нее какое-то улучшение есть для нашего Джавелина.
Hey, remember Karila and the package and how she killed that guy and you told me to go to the Sentinels?
Once the killing started, it just made sense to get the authorities involved.
Oh, you made a good call. When we got back to my place, there was nothing there. No Karila, no package, and when I checked her place, spotless.
What did the Sentinels say?
Their commander, Vul, said I was lucky they didn't arrest me for wasting their time. I was confused, relieved, and embarrassed all at the same time. And the weirdest thing of all, after the Sentinels left, Karila shows up.
Seriously?
I know. She says, "Thank you, Amal." Then gives me the sweetest kiss of my entire life. I just hope she got her share of the Ember.
The package was filled with Ember?
It's crazy what people will do for Ember, huh? But now she's gone. Her place is empty, and I have no idea where she is.
Возможно, она вернется.
Yeah, but she knows where you are. Maybe she'll stop by someday.
That would be nice, as long as nobody gets killed next time. She was a lot of trouble. I'm sure gonna miss her.
Aruna!
Freelancer, doing well? Lots of talk about you around town.
Надеюсь, хорошая.
Nice things, I hope.
Mostly complimentary. Though I do wonder if the tales have grown in the telling. Apparently, you're the best at, I believe the phrase is, six punching.
Да.
Ursix punching is one of my many skills.
Right below javelin sky zooms and pew-pew projectiles?
You're making fun.
No!
What have you been up to?
Taking a few days off. Checking messages from Anthem. I've got another expedition lined up after that.
What is it you actually do? Matthias said you knew things about reality.
Sort of. I study the effects of conflicts between the Anthem of creation and Shaper constructs.
Meaning?
My theory is that the Anthem is like a river, carving the landscape as it rushes on. Shaper constructs are dams built to harness that awesome power for... well, we don't know. And where the river meets the dam, chaos, turbulence.
You study that turbulence.
Exactly.
Давай спросим, как на нее повлиять.
Studying something is pointless unless you can fix it.
Not everything can be fixed. What about observation for its own sake?
If a dam breaks when people are in harm's way, I can't just observe.
I wasn't implying we should let people die. But what if no one's in the way? Nothing's learned about natural processes if we intervene.
The relics aren't natural.
They operate along certain rules. They must. We just have to figure out what they are. Can we just say that the Arcanist observes and the freelancer helps if things go wrong?
Sure. Sounds about right.
All right. I'm gonna get more tea. Talk to you soon.
Хорошо, поговорим позже. Отправляемся к Фэй. Она у нас где-то здесь, по-моему, сидела. Да. Ого. Ну ты и забралась тут, конечно.
This is nice. Secret spot.
Yeah, takes a little extra to quiet Cypher's mind.
You doing okay?
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Just questioning the nature of existence. Why I'm here, why you're here, the Shapers, the Anthem, life, friendship, hope.
So, just the little things. Would you rather be alone?
No, I'm glad you're here. You know, when you first showed up at Princess Sim's, I wasn't sure this was going to work out.
So then why call Tassin?
I was desperate.
Thanks.
Actually, any hesitation was more about Halleck than you. I wasn't sure he'd ever accept you back. And then when he said, welcome aboard, it's fantastic. I've watched him come alive since you came back. He's up early, working on his suit, poring over maps, humming. Thank you for that.
Never mind Halleck and me. What about you?
Me? Well, let's see. It's my fault that the team's broken up, that our mission failed, and Tassin's about to send Sentinels in, probably to their deaths. And yet, with all that, I'm mostly upset that I won't ever hear the Anthem again. That's crazy, right?
Seems to have that effect on people.
Plus, I've hurt my oldest friend.
Where is he?
Don't know, he doesn't speak to me much.
Look, I get it, but please don't take all the blame. I've brought you something. Owen gave it to me.
Owen?
Fun story for another time. What do you think? Can we use that to perfect ours?
Yes, of course. Why didn't you lead with this?
You're my friend. I was listening. You know, like a good person.
This is amazing. Have you told Tassin?
Not yet. I needed to make sure Owen wasn't, lying.
Fair point. Well, he's not. I'm gonna let her know we're back in action.
Okay. I'll meet you at Halleck's Javelin in the Enclave.
Halleck.
We'll figure it out. Our people need us to stop the Monitor. No one, nothing is more important.
Yeah. We're actually gonna do this.
Классно. Отправляемся к Джавелину, получается. Хотя придется дойти. У нас там диалог с Зоу. Посмотрим, что он нам скажет.
Look who it is. You certainly know how to put a javelin through its paces. Never just go for a stroll out there, do you?
Do you expect any less?
I shouldn't. You've got your sights set on the heart of rage. Not the first time for you either. But if anyone accepts the danger with the adventure, it's you.
Пока мне удавалось выжить. Давайте так ответим.
One day the world will catch up with me, but it hasn't so far.
2 steps and a fair flight ahead. I took my son to Yarrow's Wall. He spent hours listening to the stories and learning about the people behind them. He says he's going to do awesome things. After lots of training.
Smart man. Are you less worried about him becoming a freelancer?
Oh, I'll always worry. I worry about all of you.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
I run routine maintenance checks. I probably could.
What?
I'm kidding. I put enough work into those javelins of yours. You better bring them back.
Is that why you do it?
Not everyone comes back. Happens every day. The little touches, they improve the suits, but they mean someone cares. You're not just another number. You said the fort's your home. Just my way of keeping the lights on for you.
Ну, с диалогами у нас все закончено. Далее. Давай взглянем, что у нас по заданиям в открытом мире. Так, дорогой дневник. Далее. Помогите патрулям стражи форта Тарсис. И проверьте секретные координаты. Ну это вот как раз таки то задание, которое я взял совсем недавно. Давай отправимся в анклав. Поговорим с Халком. Вернее, нужно встретиться с ним рядом с его джавелином. Он у нас, по-моему, да, вот здесь.
Brought you something, Alec.
This is good!
Owen thinks it's the key to making the Dawn Shield work.
Owen!
He knew you'd figure it out eventually.
That's nice of him, I guess. Two-faced bastard. Listen, I was thinking about what you said, about being a team, my ego. That was probably hard to say to my face, but I needed it. Thanks for the kick in the ass, partner. Has Faye seen this? Cause I can't figure this out on my own.
As luck would have it, here she is.
Halleck?
Faye?
I am so sorry.
No, Faye. I am sorry. I used to be the best damn freelancer in all of Bastion, but not anymore. Pisses me off. I forced you to go behind my back because I didn't want to be a burden.
Caring about a friend isn't a burden. It's a gift.
Let's get to work.
Okay.
Here it is.
Thank you. Oh, we'll take care of this. You go make sure everything else is ready to head into that storm.
Got it.
Okay.
Ну, шикарно. Скоро у нас предстоит одно очень крутое задание. Давай отправимся. Глянем, что у нас тут по заданию. Так. И ничего не добавилось. Все-таки добавилось. Или, по-моему, это было на задании, если не ошибаюсь. Из невыполненных. здесь-то все у нас в форте. Здесь все. Ну, ребят, на этом серия подходит к концу. Выполнять задания мы будем уже в следующей части. Всем огромное спасибо за просмотр. Обязательно оставляйте комментарии, ставьте лайки. Пишите в комментариях, кто какую игру следующую начать проходить после Anthem. И всем до скорых встреч. Давайте. Пока, ребят, пока.